Okay.
Hi everyone. Before we get started, let me ask you some questions. Does anyone know what's this?
iPhone
6. Yeah, it's iPhone 6. Nowadays, smartphone is so popular that a lot of people are in the line to buy iPhone 6. Would you raise your hands if you have a smartphone? Oh, you. And would you raise your hands if you have ever used your smartphone to take pictures? Yes. If you raise your hands twice, you should pay attention to my presentation because it's close to your life and it has totally changed your lifestyles. Is there anyone can guess what's the topic today?
camera?
Yeah. The topic I'm going to talk about is digital cameras, and I will talk about its history, how it works, and the advantages and disadvantages. First, let's talk about history. The first digital cameras is made by Steven Sasson, this guy. And in 1975, he is an engineer at Eastman Kodak, which is an American technology company. And before early 1990s, digital camera is used for military and scientific. For example, NASA uses it for take pictures in the space, and it also is used for medical and news applications. And this is another example. In the mid to late 1990s, digital cameras became common among customers. This is one example, which is DC-40 is made by Kodak, and there is another example, Quick Take 100, which is made by Sony. And by the mid-2000s, digital camera is largely replaced film cameras. And by the beginning of the 2010s, smartphones have digital cameras. Let's talk about the different types of digital cameras. There are a lot of different kinds of digital camera, and the first one is digital SIR cameras. For example, Nikon D3300. And the next is compact digital cameras. For example, Canon PowerShot ELPH150 IS. This is the picture. And next one is Bridge compact digital cameras. For example, Panasonic FZ200. And the last one is compact system cameras or mirrorless interchangeable lens cameras. For example, Sony Alpha NEXGL 6L. And let's talk about how it works. First, the light enters the camera through the lens, and the lights become different. The different lights become different electric signals, and the CCD will save the digital signals. Then let's talk about the advantages and disadvantages. They have 3 advantages. The first one is digital camera make our life more convenient because people can immediately see the picture after taking pictures, and then it makes our life more environmental because people can just choose what they want, and the unwanted picture you can just delete it, and it makes our life more pretty, our picture more pretty. The color reproduction and color range is no longer dependent on the quality of the film. Then let's talk about the disadvantages of digital camera. The first disadvantage is large storage space request. The image which is taken by digital camera almost is very big, and you need a quite large space. And next one is high battery consumption. They can eat up your batteries very fast. The last one is very sensitive to weather changes, such as heat, cold, moisture can cause your camera to malfunction. In conclusion, today we have looked at the history of digital cameras, how it works, and how the advantages and disadvantages are. These change our lifestyles, and the phones you have in your pocket are the proof that is impacting your life. I don't know how it will change our life in the future, but what I know is that thanks to the digital camera, we can make our life better and better because we can memorize and share our life through it. If you need more information, there are my sources. Thank you for listening. Do you have any question?